The experiences of women of color in the workplace are unique. While white women may face barriers because of their gender, and men of color are affected by racial bias, women of color are at a disadvantage due to both their gender and race. This lens is used to describe intersectionality, which refers to the various ways inequality is compounded based on a plural social identity and creates barriers that are not understood in a conventional way of thinking. In comparison to their white counterparts, women of color are less likely to be considered for leadership or to occupy positions of influence. This lack of inclusion places a heavy burden on their ability to succeed in the workplace. Therefore, they may steer away from advancement opportunities even when they meet or exceed all the qualifications. Women of color often feel isolated and excluded in the workplace, which leads to workplace dissatisfaction, lower performance, and an overall tax on their mental well-being. Not to mention, companies lose when their infrastructure and policies lack inclusivity. Diversity does matter because it widens the pool of talent and experiences one can bring to the table, which affects company profits. But we can't have diversity without the proper integration of inclusion. Inclusion means that diverse contributions matter. So what can women of color leaders do? Number 1, women of color must secure seats at the table where DEI decisions are being made and educate their companies to widen their scope for seeking out talent. Number 2, they must reach back to help other women of color and groom them for leadership positions. The hurdle for women of color is complex, at no fault of their own. And if we're going to transform the workplace, we mustn't get discouraged. We must come together to educate our professional circles, and we must be persistent and resilient.